Deacon and I are at this amazing site. It is absolutely gorgeous. This is Telephone Cove on the Nevada side, and we have a shit show going on. All right, so what we got going on is some leakage. So, filling up my fresh tank, and water was leaking from here and here. As you guys see, there's some water pooling right here. So, that ain't good. No bueno. All right, here goes the start of the repairs. So this, I wanted to leave it the entire duration. So if you guys don't want to watch me crawling underneath, doing all the things like that, just go ahead and fast forward to like the next part. That's completely fine. But I wanted to actually leave it the full duration to give my other women and everyone a real life, like, this is how long approximately it took Destiny to do all of those things. So thanks for watching. All right, so here I am removing the piece that keeps the underbelly secured to the frame. And this was where it was like, okay, is water just going to start gushing out at me or what's happening here? But this is where I was finally able to at least see inside, but I wanted to give you the first look. After determining that I wasn't able to see as much as I wanted to, I was like, okay, I gotta go in and start removing all of these other bolts. Yeah. No bueno. Well, at least I found the problem, I guess. So it was back to going underneath, removing all the other bolts, and you guys asked for this, so here's all this random shit that I start yelling and saying as I'm working. Thank God I'm skinny. That's cold. Look at Mr. Deacon. Oh, loud. Guess I'll go over here and get this side now. A bit skinny. Uh, uh, Oh, Lord. I think I got all of them out, minus those on the other side. So I'm going to see if I can drop it. Oops. See if I can drop it without having to take that other side off. But as you guys can tell, I don't know what the fuck that is, but that don't look that great. There ain't much shit up in this bitch. I fucking tell you. I don't want to have to drop the whole thing, but I might. Well, upon further investigation, there really is not that much over here. So I think I am going to have to go to the opposite side. I still don't know what that is, but just my waste tank over here. But a lot of the water was coming out from here. So I don't know. I might have to take the entire thing off. Here we go. Well, upon further investigation, all I found was this silicone tube. So we're just gonna continue searching. The only downside is I'm at a BLM location and there's no like water that I can force into the system um to see where it's actively leaking from. I guess I could turn you guys around like this. So again, there's not a good way for me to test this right now. I know you guys are loving my glasses, but there's not a good way for me to test this right now because I'm at an off grid location and I don't have a way to force water into the system and look at it. So I'm going to think about how I can do that and come back. Okay, welcome back. I shut off my music so you guys could hear me because I found the issue. Um, gonna have a good phone call with my father to figure out how to do this, but uh there's a pipe, I'll show you, that hangs down from the bottom when we drive, and my trailer does. That's the only downside, guys, that I feel like I don't like. The ATC is definitely made for off-grid camping, but the clearance is very, very low. And so when we were probably traveling at our last location, I probably hit this pipe, which then led to, I'm going to try and hold you guys the best that I can, but led to this. So hopefully you guys can see this, but this fresh water, okay, this is how everything goes in and out, was attached right here. And clearly it is no longer attached. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to reattach that. But that is exactly why everything was leaking. All right, I got these unlocked. Now, moved them out of the way. I'm just gonna slide this thing out. Here's the broken piece. So there we go, making our way. So after a phone call to my father, I determined, and he determined, that I needed to take that black piece out. And so I'm trying to put a screwdriver into the hole of the black piece to help create a little bit of pulling force to remove that from the white piece. I had already removed the clips and that wasn't working, so I couldn't get a very good angle on it to try and pull. And I didn't want to pull so hard that I yanked the other end out of the freshwater tank itself. And so, what I ended up doing, which you guys will see here in a second, I tried another screwdriver and that wasn't going to fit either. But what I ended up getting was a pair of vice grips, and I, as you can see here, adjusted them so that it wouldn't snap that piece, but enough to just hold it tight, because again, I couldn't get enough force on it to pull that piece out of the white pipe, because they didn't use any glue or anything. It was just those clamps to seal it. So once I was able to get the vice grips on to that piece, you guys will see. I'm not gonna give you I'm not gonna give it away. But my vice grips are very old. Let's just talk about those for a second. My vice grips are very old, and I ended up spraying some like lubricant on them because they were so hard to twist on and off. All right, Des, I probably should have just edited this piece out, but I hope I come back soon. Sorry, guys. All right, there we go. I think I get it this time. Yes. All right, so I clamp it on there and then watch what happens. Well, fuck. That's not what I wanted to happen. I had to do a voiceover for this part because I still was playing music in the background, and I was like, well, shit. That's one way to get that piece out. So, yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the video so far, but keep watching. Hair dryer comes out. So, again, this piece came out, but I can't get the black to come out of the white piece there. So I'll deal with that one later because I'm going to take that into Ace and use it for a reference. But what I'm trying to get out is the black piece from right here. Okay. So that one's got to come out, and that black piece from the blue pipe has to come out as well. If they can't, then we'll just modify it and find something to fit over it and clamp it together. But that's what we're going to try and fit. Seriously, never underestimate a girl with a hairdryer and some frickin' tools. You can do just about anything. Let's go to the hardware store now. Good morning, everybody. I went to the Home Depot last night and ended up getting these parts. So I ended up ordering one that I thought was the right size I got the recommendation from another person at another store, and turns out it was too big. So thankfully I brought the two pieces with me that the part needed to fix. Okay, the part that I needed to fix was a T. Now, compared to the one that I got compared to the one that broke, there are some slight differences, but It's the closest thing that I could find, okay? So it's slightly bigger than 3/4, which, I mean, it's like not even a centimeter, maybe a centimeter, okay? Now, the one that I ordered and drove an hour away to get, they thought it was an inch, which an inch is exactly what this pipe is. And so that it just wasn't gonna fit. So I got the 3/4 and it fits in there. And with the clamps, it should be okay. Now, the one part on the old one that broke was this top piece. It again is much smaller, like maybe 2 centimeters there from the one that I got. So I am heating up some water right now on the stove to put this end of this pipe, this PEX pipe, into the water to warm it up to expand it. And then I'm going to hopefully get this piece in there. As long as we can get this PEX pipe onto this T, it will be fine. If I cannot, I picked up a few different pieces. Now, this was my own doing. No one at the Home Depot last night helped me with this. So keep your fingers and toes crossed that this works. So if I cannot get this piece to fit onto here because it's too big, whatever, it's like the exact same size. They're both a 1/2 inch, okay? If that doesn't work, I bought this coupler. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, 1/2 coupling. So PEX to CPVC. So I'm going to put this on here like so. But that's the issue that we're going to run into, is I don't think that that's going to provide a big enough seal, even with that clamp. God, I hope this way doesn't have to be the way, because then that fits on there, okay? But that's the issue that I was like, well, that's going to run into, is this clamp isn't going to work near as well. We'll try it. Again, if I have to go that route, I'll just heat it up, stick it on there, and clamp the shit out of it. But let's hope that this first way works. Now, I hope that you can hear me. It is very windy out there right now. So let's see. Well, our water is boiling. This is going to be hot. I don't know if these things will melt, but just need it to get warm. Okay, let's see. May not be. I don't know. I just don't know. Man, I really need this to fit on there. I just don't know if it's going to do it. See, that fit perfectly. How can I ease this on there? Well, I'm just gonna have to somehow. See, I wish I had a clamp. I don't remember what you call them. A table clamp thing. I need another set of hands. I need this to be held so that I can tap this guy on there. Because I'm going to get it. But it's going to be very, very difficult. Come on, little buddy, heat up. Maybe this end already looks a little bit wider. That's not that hot. Okay, let's let that go. But I bought a second one of these, so if what I do breaks it or whatever, I got another alternative. I got a backup. I've learned that lesson more than once. Man, I just don't think I can do this fast enough. It might take me a while, but I'm gonna get this. Oh, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Come on. See, if I had the little clampy thing, it would work. I don't want this to snap it. I need a new thing. These are so old. Can't easily extend it. Okay, tighten it just a smidget more. Beautiful. Okay. So now, where did I put it? This gets hot, and I could maybe squeeze this through. All right, it's where I need 17 hands. Blast. I know this thing was snug on there before. That's why I had a pain in the ass time trying to get it out. I don't remember which end I was working with. I think it was this end. All right. Man, I really don't want to go that extender route, but we might have to. All right, so let's see. These were the ones that went on there, so yeah, that'd be tight, but I get this. All right, I'm going to keep trying a little bit more to get this on here. But I don't think it's going to work. Let's do... I'm just going to shove it onto this. Might be cooking with gas there, man. Just to widen it out some. Holy fuck. Oh yeah, baby. That's gonna work. That's gonna work. That's gonna be a tight fit. So if this breaks, we got that as a backup. But I'm shoving this onto something to extend it out, widen it. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm widening it out, and then it can dry on that thing. So let's go a little bit more, and then I'm going to shove it on there. There you go. You just got to be creative sometimes. All right, now easy does it. Man, my countertops are not ideal for this. Look at that shit. All right, I want to go a little bit longer, a little bit further down. Not ideal, but I think it's gonna work, guys. Yep. All right, it's going. Yay! Oh my God. Okay, I really should not be doing this on the counter. All right. Oh, we're so close. All right, not. Good morning. I'm getting it. Yeah, it's slowly going. My friend just woke up, guys, so. All right. Hey, do you have your rubber mallet in the truck? Can I get it, please? All right, guys. I'll be back. I gotta go get a rubber mallet because this isn't ideal. All right, guys. Back with the correct rubber mallet. Thankful for friends out here on the road. But I'm calling this pretty good. I'm so... Yay! It's working! But I'm calling this good because I'm going to clamp that. And I don't want to keep going and then break this piece. Like, there's no way water's coming through that. Fuck, I can't test it out. I ain't got no water. But inside scoop of what it's like to actually work with Destiny here. But, all right, let's put these clamps on now. So, these were the clamps that came on it. All right, I don't need that anymore. So these were the clamps that came on it. So I'll get back underneath there, but I'm gonna get them all in place right now. Where they need to be. That one honestly might not close anymore. I'll try, but I don't think that's gonna do it. Man, it's so windy out here, guys. It's gonna be a crazy time going out there. All right. Man, this sucks. Deacon's wanting back in. It's too windy. Deacon, come on. All right. Now I can't get these things closed again. Oh. Spray some of this on here. These vice grips are so old that they're pain in the... Oh, yeah. There we go, baby. That'll work. Just needed some love. I got this slide out silicone lube for my first RV. I had 4 slides and needed that, but now I don't have any slides on this thing. All right, this may not fit, so we may have to use one of those newer clamps, but I do not want to break it. But let's see. No. Ain't no way that's gonna close. All right. Well, we scored one of these then. Let's keep that. This has to go on anyway still, but I got these other clamps because I was afraid of that one not fitting. Trying to keep my stuff organized here. Man, I'm bleeding again. But man, I'm so happy that fit on there. I don't even know if that thing will fit. Hinge clamps. Well, I need you to not be so big right now. I don't know how to use these things. From the end of pipe. Well, I don't really know. I'm just gonna have to hope that that bitch don't leak. It looks like it should be okay. If anything, I'll slap some silicone on it. I think I've got some. I might not, though. I don't have another clip for that. Those things won't fit. Because then you crimp it like that. Well, let's see. I keep going back to my camera. Yeah, that's not gonna fit. I think I might have some other very hose clamps, but we're just gonna risk it for the biscuit, guys. This might work for a little while, and I'm all right with that. All right, well, let's put this one on. So this is gonna connect to the other piece up in the camper. And then we will connect this once we get out there. So I need to put those couple clamps on here. All right, one fits here, and then one's gonna go. All right, let's get them all facing the right way, Des. And one's gonna go right there. Okay, that's gonna be the hardest part, is crimping them things back on there. So all that's ready. The other pieces are out there. And there's one more, but we probably won't use that. So let's get ready to go outside. I'm gonna gather up all my things here. All that, put the pieces in there. Didn't need those. Safety glasses. Most important piece, because it's still so windy today that all this sand and all the little bitty stones and stuff were flying around like crazy yesterday. So thankfully, good old safety glasses. Normally I wear these when I ride the side-by-side at nighttime so I can still have protection, but all right. We'll need this to put all of the things back on. And that. All right, guys, I'll see you outside. Here's what we're putting back. Right in here. So here and there. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, I did it! I did it! I did it! All right. This is probably going to be real hard for me to show you, but I fucking did it. Okay, so this was the piece right here that we had to fix. Okay. Try and show you this angle. I don't know if you guys can see it. This black piece is what I fixed. What was broke. This is the part still in question. We'll see right up here that we maneuvered. We'll see if it leaks, but all is back together. Now I just need to find a place that I can fill up water and test it out. But now I gotta put all the things back through and then secure this underbelly back, and then we'll be good. That should be good enough right now. Okay, that should be good enough for right now. I only put 3 bolts back in to the holder of the underbelly, and all of the underbelly, like middle screws, are back in. So I'm gonna load up the camper, head back into town, try and fill this thing with water, and see if my repair passed. So let's go. Well, that sucks. Anyways, I made it. came over and you guys were gone. Just like that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now it always shifts back a little bit. It starts to slide on those. And it's a little scary. But we're on there. This is not an ideal day to travel. I only have to go 5 miles down the road. So not too far. But as you guys can see, it's still really freaking windy here. But that's the beauty of this lifestyle. I am in no hurry to get anywhere, just safe. That'll work until it blows over. Not ideal, guys, not ideal, but we'll get there when we get there, and we'll arrive safely. And that's all that matters. All right, guys, not ideal conditions. Sorry, it's a little spacey. Not ideal conditions for traveling today, but no big deal. We'll just go slow and arrive safely. I'm sitting in the truck and I haven't moved yet with the camper on, and we are already shaking. So slow and steady wins the race today, but let's go see if my repair job worked. All right, gang, here's the moment of truth. All looks well so far. Oh my God, I think I did it. Let me make sure. Yeah, there's water going in it. I can hear it. There's nothing coming out. We did it. Okay, I came in to make sure we're holding water. Look at that fresh tank. 10%. We did it. I did it. Yay! God, I'm so happy and proud of myself. All right, I'm not gonna stay on here because 200 gallons is a lot of water, but we did it. We made it safely. I did it. I made it safely. And yeah, we're gonna fill up and then I'll see you guys back at camp. So to further protect everything, so that I don't have any dilemmas like this again, I'm gonna start using my water pressure regulator every single faucet hookup that I find. It just ensures the safety of all of your piping and make sure that it's only going in at a rate that is doable for all of your pipes. So, highly recommend. Again, guys, that's on my Amazon store link. So, if you go to my stand store, check out my Amazon storefront and you can find it there. Wanted to give you another update. We are at 40%. Everything is good, and it looks like my repair worked. So I'm gonna sit here and finish filling up the rest of my tanks, but so glad that I was able to record this for you all and give you a real life in-depth look at what it is truly like to live life on the road. So hope this inspires you, hope this encourages you to get out there, even though, yes, this was a minor setback. Look at the beautiful places that I've been able to find and stay, and all of the beauty that comes from this. So moral of the story that I want everyone to know is that things are going to happen out on the road, right? They are. But when they happen, just know that you're able to get through them. You're able to fix it no matter what it is. Anything materialistic can be fixed as long as you and your loved ones are safe. That is the only thing that matters. Okay. So as long as Deacon and I are safe, everything else that happens out on the road can all be fixed. So get out there, wander recklessly, and thank you for subscribing and liking this video. If you haven't subscribed, like this video, subscribe to my channel so you can keep up with all the other random things that go on in this lifestyle. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you on the next one.